We're bracing, obviously, 9:30 when the bell rings for China market trade to start off a new week, how stocks are going to respond. So far, after what we've heard from Vice Premier Liu He, et cetera, the market just literally exploded to the upside. What do you make of this?
Marty, it's good to come back. So investors get excited in bull markets and they panic in bear markets. That's typical, and that's where opportunity and great businesses arise. So there's several key drivers in the short term. As you pointed out, the first key driver really is geopolitics. Really, the U.S.-China relations, the war, Russia, Ukraine, and China's perception with the West. The second key driver, as you mentioned, is some of this, the policy announcement, like the Chinese Vice Premier Liu He's announcement sent stocks soaring last week. And the third key driver is some of the forced selling that we've seen from funds capitulating because of some of the drawdowns that they've seen. Longer term, historically, if you put the markets in perspective, Marty, historically, China is not immune to volatility. We've seen significant drawdowns before. 2007, you saw drawdowns in 2015 to 16, especially in the local Chinese A-share markets. And then 2018, the second half, you saw some of the Chinese internet names. This one, though, has been more persistent and sharper, starting from late 2020 with some of the regulatory action. If you look at KWEB, which is the China Internet ETF, is down 70% peak to trough. The sell-off, in my view, has created some really compelling opportunities for long-term investors. I don't believe it's in China's incentive to continue for the economy to weaken and for job losses to persist.
Are you willing to call a bottom for the China market?
Well, market timing is a fool's game. I don't tend to market time. I'm a long-term investor. I think that investors should keep a list of great businesses. China's an $18 trillion economy. Yes, it's going through some rough patch right now, but it's still growing 4 to 5%. And so investors should keep a list of great businesses. You can never call the bottom. And you should not try to. But taking a long-term perspective, 3 to 5 years from now, there's some really compelling opportunities. And we can discuss some of those if you'd like.